Hello, guys, and welcome to the second episode of the Unacademy Educator podcast. I'm your host Sagar, and this is where you see your favorite educators talk and discuss about the most trending and relevant topics for you. We have Dhwani ma'am and Mayank sir again with us, and we have Deepak sir this time, who has 32 years of teaching experience. We have quite a lot of experience on board today, and he also teaches in NDA. He's quite a popular teacher for maths on an academy platform. Welcome, Deepak sir.
Thank you.
We have Bhavna ma'am with us. She has done BHMS from Dr. B.R. Soor Medical College, and she has 3+ years of teaching experience. She teaches biology on an academy platform. Welcome, Bhavna ma'am. Next, we have Abha ma'am, who has done PGT in chemistry from NDA Patna, and she has a total job experience of 24 years. She was awarded the CBSE Teachers Award in 2016, and she has been a head examiner since the last 16 years. Welcome, Abha ma'am. Glad to have you on board.
Yeah. Thank
Glad
you.
to have all of you on board. And the topic for today is career opportunities for class 11th and 12th students, science and commerce. So before starting that, let me just quickly get to know how you all got into this profession of teaching. How did you get into it? Starting with Deepak sir. Sir, it's been 32 years. How did you decide you want to get into teaching and doing this?
Uh, Thank you so much for this opportunity to let me tell you about how I got into this profession of teaching. Basically, as a young chap, we were used to play cricket during our vacate time. And in this duration, we just had to face so much from the parents of our friends. So in our free time, they were just used to uh, guide us. Ki, don't play cricket. It is not a good game. Just spend your most of time in your studies. Way or other way, all were just abusing us. Somehow we can say, because at that time we were not used to welcome all those speeches. So one of my friend advised me just to get somehow an entry into tuitions. Yes, why don't you spend your time you are having? So I was very confused because I was not that much confidence at that time because I was just plus two passed out and I just found myself confusing. Might be the child is not getting what he's expecting from me. So I just told my friend that I will obey you. I will get into this tuition job. But one thing is, as a surety from you, in case I feel problem in teaching because I am not a teacher. I was not a teacher at that time. So from second day, I won't go to teach that particular student in case I face a problem. So he told me, yes, but what to say to the parents? मैंने कहा कि you please say that I got a job somewhere.
Okay.
Just tell a lie from my side. Please say I got a job somewhere. That is why I'm not continuing the same. So when I got the very first day to teach my students, he asked me to show the books. I just simply said a lie कि I am used to teach from very morning till night, so no need to show your books because I just don't want to show inferiority in front of my student.
Right.
And when I started teaching, lot of problems were there. I'm not saying कि no problem was seen there. I used to study even 4 to 6 hours daily in my night schedule so as to get that fluency in topic, not leaving any bit of that particular topic. And I don't want to face any harassment in front of my student. So
True.
this way I started my career once I finished my plus two. This was 88.
Wow.
And since that moment, I have been in teaching. Once I just enjoyed this job, I made this my profession. And since that time, I have been teaching. I have a good enough experience in teaching in CBSE schools, in state boards like Punjab board, like UP board, like Haryana board, as well as a big institute in North India where I have been teaching for last 13 years. All those defense aspirants like NDA, CDS, FCAT, all these. Personally, I have my own coaching institute at Panchkula, Haryana, where I teach students for plus one and plus two, as well as preparing them for JE and IIT.
True, true.
This is all about my, and I personally right now reside somewhere in Punjab close to Chandigarh.
Wow, okay, that's great. I mean, the times were different back 30 years back, right? And the times are very, very, very different now. So I would like to ask Dhwani, how did you choose teaching as a profession at this point of time in your life? Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, hello everybody, and this is great being second time on again the Educator podcast. And Deepak sir, Abha man, they are from really really long time in this field, and they have experience of 30 years, 25 years, and I know that. And it feels very naive sitting in front of them right now and even talking about this topic because like I guess Mayank sir and I have been very recent in this profession,
Yeah.
and for them the coaching was previously offline, but we have entered into the era of online coaching, so the technical issues are not that much of a problem. But definitely when it comes to experience, the students ask, ma'am, you're so young, you
Yeah.
almost feel like our age, you're so friendly like an elder sister, how are you going to even teach us? So that phase was very difficult when it came to making them understand that age
True.
is not the matter over here. More than the experience, it's about the way we can give it to you all. So it was around my 12th class, of course I completed that, and I was always the topper over there. And it would often happen that students are taking away my notes. They are like, Bunny, please दे दे एक notes दे दे, ये चल जाएगा वो चल जाएगा, कुछ तेरा तो complete है हमेशा. So that
Yeah.
was the usual story that would go around. And then post my 12th, the grades came out. I was a topper in the CA foundation as well. And that is when slowly I started realizing that probably I can also teach someone. Why just learn? If you have the knowledge, you can impart it to someone else too. And then I would start doing it for the foundation students, then the intermediate students. And then I found out that the 11th and 12th students are even more deprived compared to the other professional courses, because वहाँ पे coaching hai, classes hai, you have everything. But 11th, 12th are one such people, they are not ready to invest more in their studies, but that is the base. And
Right.
that is how then I joined an academy, and it so happened in 2018. And then since then, I'm now growing. I'm hashtag 5 educator on the class 12 category, and that's
That's great.
really amazing. I mean, the experience has been great.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, you two decided, Deepak sir and Dhwani ma'am, you two decided very early in your life that you want to go for teaching. Whereas Abha ma'am, you have 24 years of job experience. If I'm not wrong, you decided you will go for teaching after 24 years, if I'm right on that part. Will you please explain how did you get interested in this profession?
Yes, I'll say here when I was doing graduation and I was in hostel. Hostel, you will say in Bihar, like the best college is Patna Science College. You'll say. So luckily, I was from very small town that was Barani Refinery. You must have heard. So when I got the chance to come to Patna, so I was in hostel. So in hostel, one thing I noticed, like what students they were learning in college, and we were coming to hostel. Like I was it means like I was very keen to explain them. Like my friends, you will say, then my juniors, I always used to remain surrounded by juniors. And normally girls, they remain in hostels, the number of gossiping and all that. I had no interest in those things. I was just bookworm kind of person. And skills, I just explored that, okay, I have skills, how to go about, how to explain what they were learning in college. And they were coming to hostel. So they were asking me all different types of chemistry approach, because when we were in school, those kind of minute things were not explained. Those
Right.
things you
Right.
everybody will feel that those minute things maybe time crisis or whatever it was. And coaching, that was not in fashion when we were students. Coaching, that was not in fashion, and we were never used to go for coaching and all. So I realized that skill is there inside me. So
Yeah.
initially I was fascinated with the teachers. You will say teachers dressing sense and all. Like I always, and correction.
Yeah.
You will not believe, I was so much fascinated with that. Okay, how teachers they do corrections.
Yeah.
and they give marks and all. So, but now today's date, you'll find that corrections I don't like. All board papers CBSE has given to us to
Yeah,
correct papers,
I know.
and I'm making slides for students, but I am not interested in correcting papers. I'm
True.
finding this as more interesting. So this time they have forced us to correct papers at home. So we are doing it, but we are not completing on. We are not going on time. So I'll say. So college, I kept on teaching. I explored that I can do it, and master I did. After that situation came out like this, that I had to join school. So school also casually I just went there, but the demo when I gave over there, maybe, and I was very young, like 20, 24, 25 years old that thing. How to stand and all. I was in missionary. I was taught how to go about, how to speak, how to walk, how to move in classes and all. So finally, I was in learning phase. I learned those things, and what happened slowly and slowly, students they started liking, and whole night I joined from MSc. Whole night I used to explore number of books. Publishers they used to give varieties of books, because I felt that whatever I had that temperament to read in school, same thing I started doing when I started teaching. Means the whole night, my son used to feel that okay, I'm also student. So the whole night, like varieties of books for the same topic. So what happened within 3 years? I felt like 5, 6 books. Those books were under my control. Means and one thing at the age of 24, 25, like what Sir said, Deepak sir said, when you are in front of students, they are 18 years, 17, 18 years old, and you are 24, 25. You remain in different kind of complex. You rectify everything.
Right.
And how to write on the board, you cannot be very casual. So nothing, students should not laugh on you. So
Right.
finally, what has made us, those things are now intravenous. Those things are intravenous. Now we stand anywhere and we start speaking chemistry. This kind of thing has taken place. And I started, because that was girls' school, I started teaching boys also. So I am running offline coaching classes also. Offline coaching classes these days, it's closed, you will say.
Yeah.
So these things I am doing. So I learned more from students. When students they ask questions, we keep exploring more and more. So finally, I realized this was my passion. I joined and I enjoy, and financially, you will find that okay, we are getting support also. So
Right.
this always remain as driving force. Finance part also you will say that remains driving force, and that make you happy to work for 12 hours, 13 hours, 14 hours, because we are working more than 12 hours.
Yeah.
6 hours
That's
we
true.
are giving to school. After that, we are giving to coaching also.
Right.
So
Right.
this is fine. At this stage also, I'll say that we are in learning phase, and I'm happy with this profession. Deepak sir, will you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, I am near about 50 years, and
Yes,
I have been spending my near about 17 hours a day to an
exactly.
academy, to
Math
my
teacher.
This
personal
is
coachings, on Zoom calls, and in creating my own book. Very soon, I am just bringing that on an academy platform.
Yeah, that's
that
really
is
good.
amazing.
Amazing, amazing.
Experience is naturally that's going to help students. That's going to help our students. And
Yes.
young ones also, they are exploring that method. I've seen number of videos, the way they explore. So I really appreciate all youngsters from that area also we can learn.
Look,
Young
Youngsters, I have
professionals.
seen number of videos that's very interesting. They
we can say,
display all new things.
I can
Yeah,
say that I am just looking at my mirror image in front of me in form of Abha Chaudhary.
Right. Right.
I
Right.
guess.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
That is amazing. It's
but
very clear that teaching is definitely your passion, and it is
the
great that you're
passion, yes,
working.
basically.
Yeah, it is great that you're working so many hours a day, even in this period. Bhavna, ma'am, I'll come to you now. How did you get into teaching?
Okay, so first of all, hello everyone. Thank you, Sagar sir, for inviting me for this discussion. And I'm really feeling so much motivated after listening to Deepak sir, Abha ma'am. You all are really like you can motivate us. We are in the young phase. We have just started teaching now. I have only the experience of 3 years that I have started teaching. So I'm sure that watching your videos will obviously will inspire us also so as to we can also do a great job in this profession. Okay, so now how did I entered in this particular profession? You will surprised to know, frankly speaking, I didn't like at all teaching at all. It was not at all my cup of tea in my starting days. I did my BHMS, that is Bachelor in Homeopathic Medicines and Surgery from Delhi. And then it was my aim to do the practice only. So I started with this. I set up my clinic and everything, and it was running very fine. And in the middle of that, some of my college juniors, they were just living in my neighborhood near to my clinic, so they started coming to me. So they started asking me that, can you explain these concepts, because I was having a good amount of knowledge in particular subjects. Like biology is quite tough to understand, and when you reaches to first year, the level suddenly rises up. In 11th and 12th it is
Right.
quite different from 10th, and after 12th it is completely different. So they just used to ask me certain questions, and when I started teaching them, I found that I can also go for this profession. Then side by side, I started teaching in one institute where it was just a small tuition institute where I just started teaching, and it was from 8 to 10. I was teaching to the three classes, and later on I just found got an opportunity to teach on an academy, and I joined here in 2018. Right now, firstly, I started teaching in teaching eligibility test, that is TAT category, as a star educator, and then promoted as plus educator. And since then, I'm right now I'm teaching in 10th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th categories. So it's a great teaching experience, I would say, over here. And I've been learning so many things. And the thing that I found in this period of teaching experience that I found is that students are having so much of curiosities, they have so much of doubts in their mind, particularly related to their future, related to studies, subject, concepts, everything they want to know about clearly.
Right.
Because as we were also at that time, we were also in that platform only when we were in school and colleges, we also had a curiosity in mind what to do next. So these things are really required. I found that should be cleared in their mind. So I'm just doing in my sessions, I'm not just teaching, I'm counseling most of the students,
Yeah.
and many of them are taking free consultation also from me.
Right.
And that is also going very well side by side. So overall experience is really great, and I'm really enjoying, and working with the co team members and everything is really fantastic, I would say. So that is all about me.
Right, right, right. Very good points you mentioned. It is good that you're also counseling the students. I mean, it is really important these days because there are a lot of distractions and a lot of uncertainties that is there in their mind. Mayank sir, I'll want you to again shortly discuss about how you got into this, how you got
Okay.
into teaching. Yeah.
Uh, fine. See, I started my teaching career immediately after class 12th.
Okay.
Actually, that happened like that. मेरे घर के पास एक आंटी रहती थी मेरे जान पहचान की. उन्होंने अपनी एक बच्ची भेजी कि बेटा मैं किसको पढ़ा दे. मैंने बोला आंटी मैं कभी पढ़ाया नहीं हूँ, बट हाँ एक अंदर से था, मेरे पापा भी टीचर है तो एक खून
Oh,
में ही टीचिंग है बोल सकते हैं.
okay.
तो मैंने उस बच्ची को पढ़ाया. वो बच्ची की मम्मी इतनी सेटिस्फाइड हुई, वो बच्ची इतनी सेटिस्फाइड हुई कि उसने मेरे मोहल्ले के सारे बच्चों को खुद ही इकट्ठा किया. मैंने कभी प्रमोशन नहीं किया. जब तक मैं घर पे पढ़ाता था मैंने कभी खुद प्रमोशन नहीं किया. बहुत सारे बच्चे आए मेरे पास, और एक टाइम ऐसा आ गया था सीएस फाउंडेशन में जब मैं था कि एक दिन में मैं अपनी क्लासेस भी मैनेज करता था और 3 बैच भी लेता था. उस टाइम पे आई यूज्ड टू टीच ओनली टिल क्लास 8. उसके बाद एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट इंसिडेंट मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा. हुआ ये था कि एक आंटी मेरे पास आई. उस टाइम मेरे को फीस का कोई नॉलेज नहीं था कि एक्चुअली में फीस कितना चल रहा है. तो मैंने कुछ 200 कोट किया, 200 भी नहीं, समथिंग 150 कुछ कोट किया मैंने.
Okay.
She was fully satisfied with my teaching. So what she said, बेटा इतना कम फीस. तो मैंने बोला कि आंटी इतना ही लेता हूँ मैं. तो उन्होंने कहा कि अगर तू इतना कम फीस लेगा तो मैं तेरे पास नहीं पढ़ाऊंगी. मैंने बोला आंटी आपको जो देना है, क्योंकि वो बहुत सेटिस्फाइड थी और उसकी बच्ची बहुत सेटिस्फाइड थी. तो उन्होंने मेरे को सामने से 500 रुपए किया. मतलब आई वॉज चार्जिंग 150 रुपीज एंड शी हैज गिवन मी 500 रुपीज पर मंथ. तो मैंने सोचा कि यार मतलब कुछ तो ऐसा होगा मेरी टीचिंग में या मेरे पढ़ाने में जिसकी वजह से शी इज रेडी टू गिव मी 350 प्लस. सो
Right.
उस टाइम मैंने टीचिंग स्टार्ट किया और 3 साल तक मैं रेगुलरली पढ़ाया. देन आई वेंट टू पुणे फॉर टेकिंग द सीएस प्रोफेशनल क्लासेस. उसके बाद मैं वापस आया, तो जिस आंटी के साथ मैंने स्टार्ट किया था, मतलब जिस बच्ची के साथ मैंने पढ़ाना स्टार्ट किया, तो उसका एक छोटा भाई भी था। यू विल नॉट बिलीव, वो 3 साल तक किसी के पास भी ट्यूशन नहीं गया, एंड शी वाज लाइक कि मयंक तू इसको फिर से पढ़ा भाई, ये किसी और के पास जाने को तैयार नहीं है, ये तेरे से
Okay.
ही पढ़ना चाहता है। फिर वहां से आने के बाद मैं वापस से मैं पढ़ाना चालू किया, और उसके बाद मैंने फिर 11-12 स्टार्ट किया, घर पे ही पढ़ाना स्टार्ट किया। उसके बाद जैसे ही मैंने एक फ्री क्लास लिया था, फ्री क्लास लेने के बाद क्या हुआ कि बच्चे दूसरे कोचिंग्स में जाते थे, बट उनका इकोनॉमिक्स का कंसेप्ट पूरी तरीके से हिला हुआ था। एग्जाम के कुछ 1 महीने बचा हुआ था, तो दे केम टू मी अगेन, एंड उसके बाद उन्होंने अपने कोचिंग बताया, तब 2-3 कोचिंग्स की नज़र मेरे ऊपर पड़ी, एंड दे वर रेडी टू अपॉइंट मी। वहाँ से मेरे को एक बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म मिला, और जैसे जैसे फिर बड़े प्लेटफॉर्म मिलते गए, फाइनली 2018 में अनअकैडमी मैंने ज्वाइन किया। मेरे को बड़ा मजा आ रहा था, क्योंकि मेरा गोल ये था कि मेरे को नेशन वाइड रीच रखना है, लिमिटेड नहीं रहना है।
True. Yeah.
तो फिर वहां से मेरी टीचिंग स्टार्ट हुई, और फिर जब मैं आर्टिकलशिप कर रहा था ना कंपनी सेक्रेटरी का, तो मेरे को समझ में आ गया कि ये काम मेरे से नहीं होने वाला। 8 घंटे एक कंप्यूटर के आगे बैठ के दूसरों के काम करना, करेक्शन करना, ये मेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा। ये मैंने तय कर लिया आर्टिकलशिप में ही। और मैं बच्चों को भी यही बोलता हूँ कि आपको अपना इंटरेस्ट तभी पता चल जाएगा जब आर्टिकलशिप में आप रहोगे। तो वही मैंने टीचिंग में बहुत अपने आप को इन्वॉल्व कर दिया, और उसके बाद मेरे को अगर आप बोलोगे ना कि मैं तेरे को 1 लाख रुपए पर मंथ टीचिंग में देता हूँ और 10 लाख रुपए मैं तेरे को कंपनी सेक्रेटरी में देता हूँ, मैं बोलूंगा कि भाई आई एम वेरी सेटिस्फाइड विद टीचिंग टू। तो ये मेरी एक बहुत अच्छी जर्नी है, और मैं बहुत थैंक्स बोलना चाहूंगा अनअकैडमी को कि उन्होंने मेरा नेशन वाइड रीच का ड्रीम पूरा किया। और एक और इंसिडेंट लास्ट बताना चाहूंगा, मेरे स्पेशल क्लास में एक बच्ची आई थी श्रीलंका से। तो
Yes.
श्रीलंका से वो आई, और उसका पहला क्लास था कि जनरली जब बच्चे पहली क्लास में आते हैं तो उनको कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है कि क्या चल रहा है, क्या पहले हो चुका है, क्या होने वाला है। बट after attending the class, when she gave the feedback to me, it was so amazing feedback, और मेरे को ऐसा लगा कि मैंने तो सिर्फ नेशन वाइड का सपना देखा था, अब तो मैं वर्ल्ड वाइड हो रहा हूँ बिकॉज ऑफ अनअकैडमी। सो
Right.
टीचिंग प्रोफेशन इज गिविंग मी नॉट ओनली मनी बट ऑल्सो द सेटिस्फेक्शन टू माई। और जो मैं बच्चों को सेटिस्फाई करके जो मेरे को खुशी मिलती है ना, वो खुशी मेरे को कितने भी करोड़ रुपए से नहीं मिल सकती, जो बच्चों की एक फीडबैक से मिलती है आफ्टर माई सेशन। So teaching profession is everything to me, and student is everything to me. I have dedicated my whole life to the student. Thank you Unacademy for giving me the platform to reach nationwide as well as worldwide.
It's
That's
great,
great.
Mayank.
That's great.
Great. Like what you said, you spoke same thing what we were feeling at that particular age, that satisfaction. That's why we worked for 16, 17 hours. You
True.
17 hours, sometimes 18 hours. This way we were working. And today also, if somebody calls for examination time, like what will be the answer? They track me at 2 o'clock also. Suppose we are preparing something, they track us at 2 o'clock also. If we are online, they ask questions. That's how are we going to solve that question? And we feel free. We don't shut up there. Because they are
Yeah.
studying at 2 o'clock, you feel encouraged कि अच्छे वो पढ़ रहे हैं तो हम क्यों नहीं आंसर दें उनको. So Mayank has touched same sensitivity you discussed just now, what we had. So you will excel naturally. You will excel.
Yeah.
You will enjoy. After these many years, like we are, frankly speaking, we are completely satisfied. And with the teaching profession, we are helping society, which I have understood. We are helping society number of places because we keep interacting number of students. So we help needed one also. We are doing social service also. That is also great satisfaction. Yes, Sagar, agree?
Definitely, definitely. And you all have really interesting stories behind why you chose this profession. And I mean, it clearly states that teaching is definitely your passion. And so now coming back to the students, right? I mean, at this age, at the age that they are 16, 17, and 18, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of distractions that is there in their mind, and it's not really clear where they want to go at this age, what they want to do actually for the rest of their life. दीपक सर, आपसे पूछना चाहूँगा, अगर ऐसा कोई स्टूडेंट है ये एज पर, तो उसको कैसे डिसाइड करना चाहिए कि उसको क्या करना है आगे लाइफ में?
हेलो सर, वन थिंग इज द फोरमोस्ट, सबसे पहली जो चीज है वो ये है कि सबसे पहले वो बच्चा अपने अंदर ढूंढे, वो किसी के ना सुने। वो सागर सर की ना सुने, दीपक सर की ना सुने, ध्वनि मैम क्या कहते हैं वो भी ना सुने, आभा
जी
मैम या भावना मैम या मयंक सर क्या कहते हैं वो भी ना सुने।
जी
सबसे पहले वो ये सुने कि वो बनना क्या चाहता है। इन केस वो एक कॉबलर, एक मोची बनना चाहता है, तो इट इज द बेस्ट ड्रीम दैट ही कैन कम अप विद। वो वही काम सबसे बेहतर ढंग से कर सकता है जिसके लिए उसने सपना देखा। यानी कि
जी
जो उसका ड्रीम है, जो उसकी हॉबी है कि मैं ऐसा करना चाहता हूं, उसी को वो अपना प्रोफेशन बना ले। पहली चीज। दूसरी चीज कि बनने में और सोचने के बीच का जो टाइम ड्यूरेशन है, ये आपसे एक चीज डिमांड करता है, एंड दैट इज द फंडामेंटल्स। आप राइट नाउ क्या कर रहे हैं? देखिए, बिसाइड्स बीइंग व्हाट यू वांट टू हैव इन योर लाइफ, बिसाइड बीइंग व्हाट यू वांट टू बी इन योर लाइफ, you must know that so many other things are there associated to that particular dream, those to be very clear. आज की डेट में तो हम कंप्यूटर एज में जी रहे हैं।
जी
गूगल है, आस्क एनीथिंग, यू नीड नॉट टू टाइप। स्पीकर ऑन किया कि ओके गूगल टेल मी व्हाट आर द अपॉर्चुनिटीज, हाउ मेनी आर कॉम्पिटिंग फॉर दिस एग्जामिनेशन एंड व्हाट इज द आउटकम। कितने लोग फेलियर का शिकार होते हैं और कितने लोग पास आउट होते हैं। आप यकीन माने, अगर एक व्यक्ति फंडामेंटल्स के साथ जिए तो उसके पास अपॉर्चुनिटीज मल्टीपल टाइम्स हो जाती है। आई एम अ पीसीएम बैकग्राउंड, तो पीसीएम बैकग्राउंड की अगर मैं बात करूं तो मतलब जिसे कहते हैं ना एक चौराहा जिसके चारों तरफ रास्ते निकलते हैं, ये
जी
पीसीएम वो फील्ड है। माफी चाहूंगा भावना मैम आपके बायोलॉजी को मैं साइड कर रहा हूं, तो मैं पीसीएम से हूं, तो मैं ये कहूंगा कि ये फादर है ऑफ ऑल प्रोफेशंस। व्यक्ति कहीं भी जाकर एक टर्न ले सकता है। वो चाहे तो सीएस में भी एंट्री कर सकता है, वो चाहे तो किसी दूसरे वर्जन में भी जा सकता है। यानी कि अगर पीसीएम का स्टूडेंट है तो आने वाले टाइम में वो बायोटेक्नोलॉजी में भी एंटर कर सकता है, कि नॉट हैविंग दैट बैकग्राउंड, लेकिन फिर भी वो एंटर कर सकता है। सो पीसीएम वाला, अब देखिए यहाँ पर भी कुछ एजुकेटर्स है जिन्होंने कहा कि हाँ सर अपनी कोई इच्छा नहीं थी, उसमें मैं भी इंक्लूड था कि टीचिंग जो है। और आज की डेट में अगर मैं बात करूं तो मेरे खुद के बच्चे, माय एल्डर सन इज एमबीए एंड ही इज वर्किंग विद कैंटारो, rightly
ओके
working at Noida.
ओके
My younger son is doing BCA and he is in the final semester waiting for the exams to be finished, and he is already placed at Deloitte, Hyderabad.
वाओ ओके
And my daughter is preparing for CS. Mayank Agrawal साहब, आपका इसमें मदद भी लूंगा आपसे।
बिल्कुल सर,
तो
बिल्कुल।
आप ये समझिए कि आई एम एट अ वेल एस्टेब्लिश्ड पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, एंड आई अप्रिशिएट ऑल दोज हु लिव विद द फंडामेंटल्स, जो सच से थोड़ा दूर नहीं जाते हैं, जो कहते हैं कि सच यही है। इन केस आई एम वर्किंग विद अ टॉपिक परमुटेशन एंड कॉम्बिनेशन, आई लिव टू at a 100% or beyond 100% level regarding all those combination, all those kind of arrangements and selections which can I have. तो वो सारी चीजें जो लोग एक एग्जामिनेशन को क्राइटेरिया मानते हैं और नॉलेज को उसकी जरूरत मानते हैं, वो आगे नहीं जा पाते। अगर आप नॉलेज को पहली जरूरत मानते हैं और एग्जामिनेशन को उसके रास्ते में आने वाला एक टारगेट मानते हैं कि मैंने ये चीज कर लिया है, नाउ आई नीड टू ट्राई दिस एग्जामिनेशन। आप आर्मी में नहीं जाना चाहते, मत जाओ, लेकिन आप एनडीए का एग्जाम जरूर देकर आओ, आप एयरफोर्स का एग्जाम जरूर देकर आओ, और वहां जाकर ये देखो कि हाउ एलिजिबल, हाउ कैपेबल यू आर। मेरा एक दोस्त था दिनेश शर्मा, जो मेरे साथ ही प्लस टू कर रहा था। उस समय, जिस समय हम 50 रुपए फीस वाला एक फॉर्म इसलिए रिजेक्ट कर देते थे कि फादर साहब के पास 50 रुपए नहीं है जो इस फॉर्म के साथ अटैच करने हैं, उस समय 1987-88 में।
राइट
और उस समय वो लड़का 500 रुपए डिमांड ड्राफ्ट वाला फॉर्म भी भर कर आता था। हम उससे पूछते थे किस लिए, उसका ये टारगेट, उसका ये एम था ही नहीं मैंने कोई जॉब करनी है। वो अपनी फैमिली से बहुत एस्टेब्लिश था। उसका ये था कि मुझे जीवन में कोई एग्जाम ऐसा छोड़ना ही नहीं है जो मैं क्रैक ना कर सकूं।
जी जी
और मैंने कहा रिटर्न क्वालिफाई कर लिया तूने तो कह रहा अब इंटरव्यू देने जाऊंगा और वहां भी ये शो करूंगा कि आई एम स्टैंडिंग, आई एम वर्थ टू दैट। और उसके बाद जब वो जॉब मिल जाएगी तो कह रहा जॉब नहीं करनी, आई नीड टू फाइंड माई सेल्फ हाउ गुड
ट्रू
आई एम।
ट्रू ट्रू।
मैं यही कहता हूं कि
जी
फंडामेंटल्स के साथ जियो, सच के साथ। सच और फंडामेंटल, दीज टू आर सिनोनिम टू ईच अदर।
जी I'm sorry sir, I'll have to cut you short. So this is the end of part 1, guys. Stay tuned for part 2.